Okay, so this is your first assignment for the week. I am going to give you some problems in this video that I want you to work through. Some of them I'm actually going to do with you. Now, if you feel really comfortable with it and you're thinking, hey, I don't really need your help, Mrs. Allen, I can just work through these, go for it. You can, fast forward through the video, but the problems will only be in the video. I'm not posting a handout for this. So the other thing you need to be aware of is if you choose to go and do it on your own, which is great, you have to make sure that you're showing the work the way I'm showing it, or I am going to dock you points. So just be aware of that, because I want you guys to get comfortable with this method. It's a traditional method. Almost all physics and chemistry teachers use this. It's what you'll see in college. So I want you to get comfortable with it. All right, so let's look at the first problem. You've got 565,900 seconds, and we're going to convert that to days. There goes the bell on me. So I'm going to put an S after that number because that's seconds. And I want to get rid of those seconds, so I'm going to put them on the bottom. I don't know how many seconds there are in a day, but I know how many seconds there are in an hour. So I'm going to go from seconds to hours. If I have an hour, I have 3,600 seconds. Okay, so now my seconds will cancel. That's good. I'm in hours, but they want me to get to days. So I'm going to do one more conversion factor. Hours are going to go on the bottom, so they cancel with the hours on the top. Days will go on the top, and that's what I'm trying to get to. And I know one day has 24 hours in it. And so now I can cancel out those hours, and the only unit that has not canceled is days. And that's how I know I have this set up correctly. So go ahead and report your answer. Now I'm going to have you do the answer on your own. Take that big number in your calculator, divide it by 3,600, and then divide that by 24, and you will get the right answer. Okay, so let's take a look at number 2, 17 years into minutes. So I'm going to take my 17 years and write that down. I'm going to abbreviate years YR. I'm going to put it over 1, and I want to go to minutes. From years, I'm going to go to days. So I'm going to put years on the bottom, and I know 1 year has 365 days. So days will be on the top, and that means I can cancel those years top and bottom, and I'm in days. I need to get to minutes. So from days, I'm going to go to hours. So I'm going to say 1 day on the bottom, so that cancels with the days on the top, and that's 24 hours in a day. And then from there, so my days are out. That's good, they're canceled. And now, those 24 hours, I want to get rid of hours, so I'll put those on the bottom. Minutes will go on the top. And I know that 1 hour has 60 minutes. So now I can cancel out those hours. So what you want to do with this method is always make sure the units that you want to cancel are canceling, and the units that the answer asks for do not cancel. You want to end up in those units. And if that's happening, chances are you've got the problem set up right. So for this one, all you have to do is multiply across the top in your calculator, and you're done. So the next one is 43 miles, and they want you to convert that to feet. I'm going to let you do that one on your own. Good luck. So let's take a look at some problems that have both a top and a bottom unit. So you have to convert both units. I convert the top unit first, and then I go back and do the bottom unit. So let's take a look at number 11. You've got 53 yards per, so per means draw your fraction bar, hour. So I've got yards over hours, and I want to get to inches per week. So I'm going to take yards and convert them to inches first. So a yard, I know, is 1 yard. Put that on the bottom. Is 3 feet. I'm going to go to feet first. You can go straight to inches if you want. So I'm going to say 3 feet, 1 yard, and the yards are gone. And now I'm going to go from feet to inches. So I'm going to put feet on the bottom. 1 foot is the same as 12 inches. And so now we've got that top unit converted. We're in inches, but we're in inches per hour, and we need to get to weeks. I don't know how many hours are in a week off the top of my head. So hours, now this is where you do have to pay attention though. Hours, this bottom unit, because it's on the bottom, it's going to have to go on the top. So I'm going to put hours on the top, and I'm going to put, where do I want to go from hours? Maybe days on the bottom. So I'm going to say that in one day there's 24 hours. And now from days, it's going to be easy to get to weeks. So days are on the bottom. I'm going to put those on the top. So days go on the top and weeks go on the bottom. And so I know that there are 7 days in 1 week. And now my days are gone and my hours are also gone. They're far away from each other, but they're top and bottom, so they cancel. And so if I look at the top, go across and say, okay, what units have not canceled, I see that I have inches that are not canceled out. And on the bottom, I see that the only thing that didn't cancel was weeks. And that's good because I was trying to get to inches per week. So if I multiply across the top and then divide anything out on the bottom that isn't a 1, I should get the correct answer. So go ahead and do that and report that answer, okay? All right, let's take a look at number 12. This is pounds per week. So we have 721 lbs per week. Be careful you don't confuse the 1 with the L on the lbs. And that's per week, so I'm just going to abbreviate weeks, WK. And I want to get to kilograms per second. So I'm going to start with the kilograms first. Let's get pounds to kilograms. And if you don't know that conversion, it is above you on this page. So right up here, I see that 1 kilogram is the same as 2.2 pounds. And I want the pounds to cancel, so I'm going to put pounds on the bottom, and I'm going to put kilograms on the top. And if I have 1 kilogram, I have 2.2 pounds. Okay, so I've gotten rid of my pounds. I'm in kilograms per week, but they asked for kilograms per second. So from weeks, I'm going to go to days. So weeks are on the bottom, though I have to pay attention to that. Weeks are on the bottom. I have 1 week on the bottom, so I'm going to put weeks on the top. And I don't know how many seconds are in a week, so I'm going to go to days. So if I have 1 week, I have 7 days. And then from there, so my weeks are canceled. That's good, but I'm in days and I need to get to seconds. So I'm going to go to hours. I'm going to put days on the top, so those cancel. And I'm going to put hours on the bottom. And 1 day is 24 hours. Okay. So now my days are gone. They're canceled. I've got to get from hours to seconds, and I know how many seconds are in an hour. So I'm going to put hours on the top. I'm going to put seconds on the bottom. 1 hour is 3,600 seconds. And now my hours have canceled out. And so what I have to do now, across the top, if I multiply, I get 721. So that top number, that 721, if it's me in my calculator, I'm going to divide that number by 2.2, take that answer and divide it by 7, take that answer, divide it by 24, and then take that answer and divide it by 3,600. And then you could report your answer using scientific notation. If you're not comfortable doing that, just leave it as a decimal for right now. And we'll talk about scientific notation after break. Okay, so number 13, 88 inches per second into miles per day. I'm going to let you do lucky 13 on your own. Good luck. Okay, so last problem for this video. This is a challenge problem. The Cassini spacecraft that was launched to Saturn had a 28-inch spherical hydrazine tank. I would like you to calculate the volume of that tank in cubic centimeters. This problem actually isn't that difficult, but I am going to make you look up how to calculate the volume of a sphere, and then of course you have to think about how to convert your units. One hint, it might be easier to convert the units ahead of time. So you can ponder that, and if you need help, let me know. Good luck.